yourselves the fuck around. Don't care what your neighbours think. Just put yourself the fuck around. You paid £5. You may as well. Are we all good, yeah?
Introducing.
BBC Introducing.
Unsigned, undiscovered, and under the radar music. Introducing.
West Yorkshire.
Alan Raw.
BBC Radio Leeds.
In the studio with me now, Treason Kings have graced us. Hello, Treason Kings.
Hello.
Thanks very much for coming in. I saw you play at the library at 360 Club a few weeks ago, and if I had any hair, it would have been blown backwards. I was pretty surprised by how good you are, and I think the audience were as well, because you were last on, which can be a bit of a graveyard slot at most venues.
Yeah.
But you kept the crowd. I think you're the biggest crowd, and everyone went rather crazy for you.
Yeah, it's just nice, you know. It's nice whenever you play in your hometown and there's a lot of people that you don't know, and it turns out to be one of them gigs that kind of kicks off a little bit. It's a nice feeling.
Yeah. I don't know if you're releasing it as a single, but it's the track that you've sent us on the uploader called Mother. And you played it on the night, and it went down very well. Tell me about this. Is it one that you're putting out to people?
Yeah, it is. It's kind of the lead track of our EP coming up. We're releasing that later this year. We're thinking about doing it at a gig on the 21st of December, one of the 360 Club gigs. It's basically just the lead track from that, really. We're putting out an EP kind of to tie together everything that we've kind of made recently.
Within the first year and a bit of the band. Really,
yeah, and then some things and some things that people haven't heard and stuff like that. We're just getting it all together on one disc, so it's just easier to get out to people, really, you know. And
Greatest hits of 2013.
Yeah.
Indeed. Now, I know when I got your T-shirt from the gig, you said that you'd screen printed them yourselves and designed them yourselves. Is it the same for recordings, or are you working with somebody on that?
There's a guy down in, is it near Worcester, called Tom Gittins, down at Monochrome Productions, who's just absolutely fantastic and really sort of, I think, gets the best out of the tracks and how they should sound, and is just really knows what he's looking for sound-wise, you know. And he just does a fantastic job. Because I mean, we're sort of always sort of trying recording and stuff ourselves, like putting little demos together and stuff, and you know, they're good to have, but actually it's really nice just to have something concrete that really sounds good. You know, you put it on and it sounds like something you'd hear on the radio, or
and you're going to hear it on the radio in a minute. So this particular track, Mother, then, out of your set, I think you could have released several of them. You know, you have a sound that works all the way through. Why did you particularly pick this one then? Is it to trail ahead to an album or anything like that? I mean, why this one?
I think it was because we've been really conscious of trying to do quite commercial tracks, or like more, not writing commercial ones, but the more commercial that we had. Then we just decided this time we wanted to do heavy, I think, wasn't it? Like the heaviest one we've got.
It's because we're involved with a company called M.A.S Records, and they were the ones that kind of, you know, put us into the studio and stuff like that. And then when we were talking about singles with them, they you know, suggested to us, you know, go with, you know, the more commercial sidey stuff, and we were quite not naive, but you know, we were quite new to everything back then, so we just listened to them and we were like, yeah, that's it's a good thing. And then when we got the opportunity to do it again, we just kind of wanted to do one for ourselves, and we just picked the biggest riff we had and went in to record it, you know.
Well, I don't know if it's useful feedback, but this is the one I noticed, and it's the one I'd want to play on the radio. So, you know, might as well play it now.
Fantastic.
Cheers, guys. Thanks a lot for sorting out on the flight tonight and everything with iPads.
Thank you.
Yeah.
With you to say.
I need my notepad for this. Got a special notepad. Give you a little peek into the insides. It's all the stuff that we had to mention tonight.
Cheers, man.
You definitely can't broadcast up north because you're not very north.
Is this where North is actually filmed?
Yes, studios are upstairs.
No way, so Krista Rapport has walked these stairs.
Oh yeah, many times.
Let's hear you, Leeds. We are Treason Kings